Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Watch the Time. So today I've got another San Martin. It's their new pilot's watch they've brought out. Just to let you know early doors, this is a 45mm watch. I might mention that a couple of times. They have also got one they're bringing out that's 40mm, which may be a little bit more in keeping. As things stand at the time of recording this video, they didn't have a bronze one, so this is the bronze 45mm watch. Beautiful looking watch, and one that I find quite intriguing, to be honest. I do quite like bronze watches. I've not got one in my collection. Is this going to be the first one? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, like I said, I've said many times, San Martin just keep pushing the envelope, keep pushing on. And they're the last sort of year and a bit of having my channel, I've seen the evolution, to be honest, of San Martin in terms of them even propelling themselves forward. And they're definitely a brand that really deserves some respect. I think they're starting to sort of separate themselves from the crowd. So well done to San Martin. But hopefully by the end of this video you'll know if this watch is for you, or if not, I appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully I've managed to give you enough of a concise view of the watch that you can make an informed decision, because that's what it's all about. But thanks for tuning back in, and without further ado, let's get the camera turned around and get on with it. Hi guys and girls, so this is the watch. As you can see, it's another San Martin, the usual packaging. If you open it up, I partly unscrewed it already. Yeah, we've got the San Martin Pilot's watch in, one of their new watches. But yeah, you've got the usual packaging inside. Let me see if it's going to be as easy to open up. Nope, we'll leave that for now. All we've got inside is the warranty card, the hang tang, which you've seen on other ones before. Yeah, warranty card, hang tang, screwdriver and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the watch, guys. A big boy. I'm not going to lie, they have brought out a 40mm one, which might be more in keeping with your taste, because this one's a little bit bigger than that. But the model number for this is the SN095-Q-DA. So a bit of a long one. Inside, it's running an automatic YN55A movement. I'll bring some information up about that movement now. This movement you normally get in Orients, and yeah, it's a rugged, reliable movement, to be honest. I've had it in a couple of Orient watches at this point. I never really had any problems with it. It's kept reasonable time. Normally the ones I've had have run sort of like anywhere between sort of 2 to 10 seconds fast. So I've been pretty fortunate with mine. But yeah, not a bad movement at all, and I'll definitely take this over the Miyota 8215 anyway. So but that's just a personal preference thing. That's the movement. The case construction is CUSN 8 bronze. So that would be the fixed bezel case, fixed lug ends, and the pin buckle clasp. This doesn't seem like it is bronze. It feels more plastic. And the case back is stainless steel, which is normally pretty common because that's the part in touch with your skin. Because I know a lot of people can get allergic reactions to having bronze touching them. So yeah, so there you go. It's got a construction mainly of bronze, but you have got a stainless steel case back. The case thickness of this watch is bang on 15mm. The case diameter, when I measured from the 8 to the 2, it came in at 45mm. When you go from the 9 to the 3, including the crown, on my calipers it was coming at 50.9mm. The lug width is 23mm, and the lug to lug, tip to tip, is 53.9mm. So as I said briefly already, it is not a small watch, so just bear that in mind, guys. A bit of heft going on with this watch. The case back, I've left a sticker on there. It is screwed down. You've got 6 little screws to hold the watch in place. Just a small flathead screwdriver will do if you need to open it up. It looks like it'll be quite straightforward. The bezel is a fixed bezel. As I said before, it is a bronze bezel, sort of like a brushed effect, and yeah, all done nicely. The crown is situated at 3 o'clock. I think you'd call it is it a parsnip crown or an onion crown? I'm not really too sure the correct definition, but yeah, no problems with it at all. Good size, probably in keeping with the size of the watch, really. And it is quite common to have these style of crowns on pilots' watches, quite synonymous, really. And yeah, done nicely to a good standard. The leather strap is nice also. I don't know if it's two pieces of leather stitched together because they've done it so well and you can't see from the sides. But very, very supple, guys. Very, very nice leather strap. And it does have a pin buckle clasp on the end. Again, this will patina along with the watch, given the fact it is bronze. The crystal covering that beautiful dial is sapphire crystal. It looks like quite a bit of boxed dome sapphire crystal, but it is sapphire crystal because I tested it. And the water resistance to this watch, you probably could just about make it out. I'll move the hands just slightly so you can, just to confirm what I'm saying. It's 100 meters, so that'll give you 10 atmospheres of water resistance with this watch. But do bear in mind, guys, these watches are never certified, but given the it's done to such a good standard and everything else, I'm sure if you wanted to take it swimming, you probably would be okay. Anything more than that, I wouldn't recommend. But yeah, there you go. And maybe not even on the leather strap. You might want to change out the strap to do that. But yeah, 100 meters of water resistance, and the weight will appear in the top right hand corner. It's in around 131 grams, give or take. But let's have a look at the dial now, guys, in a bit more detail. So what you've got a minute track going around the outer edge. It sort of stops at every 5 to make way for the numerals. Get every 5, you've got 5, 10, and so on and so forth. Inside that, you've got it looks like it's printed on the numerals 1 through to 12, and that is all loomed as well, guys, as is the hand. And I'll bring that up now. The loom on this was sensational, actually. Very, very good loom. Probably better than I even expected, given the fact it's not a dive watch. So I tend to associate better loom with dive watches, given the functionality of what you're using it for. But yeah, good loom on this. Just below the 12, you've got the applied logo. They've done it in sort of like a bronze color. I don't know if it is bronze, but done it in a bronze color to sort of match up with the watch itself. Above the indice, the numeral at the 6 o'clock position, you've got automatic. 100 meters equals 330 feet. Just denoting the fact that what I said before is 100 meters water resistance, but as I say, it won't be certified to any degree. If I undo the crown, you'll be able to see there is a ghost position, given the fact this movement does have it on there. But if I take it all the way out, it will hack, as I say, and I'll put it back to 20 past 8 for now. But then put it back in and then screw it back up. And on camera, obviously, there would be an opportunity for it not to work. Sod's law, but it's okay. The knurling's done well. I've had no problems with the engagement on there at all. The hands, cathedral style hands, getting a bit more common. As you can see, the second hand for me is a bit short. I would like to have reached out maybe by another mil or two. But yeah, that's the hands, that's the indices, that's the loom, that's the movement. Yeah, good movement. Yeah, that's the watch, guys. Let me just pop it on the wrist quickly, give you an idea of what it looks like on my wrist. My wrist is just above a 7-inch wrist, for your reference, and it fits me. So on here, I am using the second to last hole. There is still one more under there, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more holes to go bigger. So yeah, it is a big boy though. As you can see, this is not going to be, it's not a understated watch. It's a big boy on your wrist, and like I said, the fact it wears 131 grams on leather strap kind of tells you that, doesn't it? It's not small, and it's not going to be for everyone. But yeah, cool looking watch, cool piece. But that now take me on to what I think is pants and pucker about the watch. As I always do, I'll start with pants. I like to go on a high with pucker. So what I think is pants is I'd go with the case size. Yeah, it's just a bit too big. I know they brought out a 40mm one, but I would definitely, even if this was at 42, probably up to 44 max, it would have been pretty cool. Maybe lug to lug not being so long. So yeah, the case size. The second hand length, it's just a tad too short. I'd like it to have reached out a bit longer, maybe a couple mil longer, and I think it would have been touching the outside of the line on the minute track. That would have been about perfect for me. The ghost position on the movement, yeah, I would like to have seen no ghost position on there. It would have been better had they gone for a movement which had no date, or just put a date somewhere on it. Although I do understand it would have messed up the symmetry of the watch. The lug width, although this is a big watch, I would like it to have come in at 22mm. 23 is just weird. You're gonna struggle for strap options. So yeah, lug width. And the crown, it just feels a bit plasticky, guys. If I'm honest, it It kind of feels plasticky. I don't think it's bronze. I don't think it's stainless steel coated. It feels plastic, if I'm honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It doesn't feel the best material, should we say. So just to surmise what I think is pants, I'd go with the case size. I'd go with the second hand length, the ghost position on the movement, the lug width being sort of a mil too big, and the crown not feeling as good a quality as the rest of the watch. What I think is Pukka is I'd go with the sapphire crystal. You know I was going to say that, didn't you? That's my thing. Sort of box dome sapphire crystal looks very, very nice, and yeah, will last probably as long as the watch, if not longer. You can just keep the crystal. The hands, yeah, generally the hands are done nicely. I do like cathedral style hands. A bit different, like I said, a little bit longer in the second hand, but generally the finish in the hands is very, very nice. The dial itself, you've got like a textured dial. I do like textured dials on my watches, just because I think it looks a little bit better. If I'm honest, I like having something sort of to break up the rest of the watch. So yeah, textured dial's nice. The loom, as you would have seen before, the loom on this is banging. I'm not gonna lie, the loom on this is wicked. It was better than I thought it would be, given the fact it's not a dive watch. I was very, very impressed. One that, yeah, very, very good. The loom on this is really, really cool. And the leather strap, guys, as much as I don't like the lug width, this strap is amazing. I don't know how much you'd pay just for this strap, but yeah, this strap is very high end, feels very nice, and I'm sure it would last a long, long time. So yeah, just to surmise what I think is Pukka is I'd go with the sapphire crystal, the hands, the dial, the loom, and the leather strap in terms of what I think is Pukka. And would I recommend this watch? I would, if you're looking for a slightly larger watch, and you want it to be bronze and everything else. This watch is going to touch a lot of those sort of requirements for you. For a lot of people, though, it is going to be a bit too big, and you will probably have to go towards the 40 mil. Yeah, hopefully they'll have something just in between that as well. But they're the two iterations that I'm aware of at the moment. But I would recommend. There's not many San Martins I wouldn't recommend, to be honest, because they're finished so well, and they're such a good brand at this point. But yeah, not going to be for everyone because of the size. But yeah, generally, yeah, it's a cool watch. So, but guys and girls, let me know what you think about this watch, and maybe any other watches you may want to see on the channel. And as always say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and always watch your time. Take care, guys. All the very best.